Goedenavond allemaal en welkom bij MWS. We zijn hier vandaag in boekhandel Vrolijk. Naast me zit de schrijver Armistead Maupin, schrijver van Verhalen van de Stad, nog meer verhalen van de stad en nog een aantal andere boeken. En eindelijk, na 20 jaar, is er een soort van vervolg gekomen, of Tales of the City, namelijk het boek Michael Tolliver Lives. Armistead is hier in de stad om het boek te signeren en ik mag een paar vragen stellen aan hem waar ik heel erg gelukkig mee ben. So, welcome in Amsterdam. Do you like it so far, so good?
Oh yeah, this is my second time here, and I told my husband that he'd love it, and we're just totally in love with it. It was beautiful sunny weather yesterday, and we walked around, and I got loaded, and.
Okay. Well, that sounds quite good.
This just seems to be the way that the life should be lived here, with cafes on the streets and friendly people and gay and straight all mixed up together.
Yeah. How is it in America nowadays? Because I found it myself when I read the newspapers, it's getting more conservative. I've also here a quote in the book where Michael already said, like, in the 70s there were libertines, people getting more conservative. Do you notice that now in America more?
Well, there's a big division now. The division between liberal and conservative is far greater than it used to be. But I think really that I think gay people are going to win out in the end, basically, because the reason the conservatives are making such a loud noise is that this is their last opportunity to be bigots. They were this way around black people in the civil rights movement in the 60s, and eventually social pressure made them, act like decent human beings. And I think that's about to happen. I don't think they're going to be able to demonize people much longer.
That's quite a positive way of thinking. Very good. Would you like it?
Well, it would be great, but of course we always have to be diligent. I mean, we're the one group of the population that they can turn on you at the last minute and decide you're bad all over again.
Yeah. Okay.
Much the way they did in Hitler's Germany, and we're aware of that with Bush's America. He demonized us in very much the same way.
So, what do you think about gay future in America? Do you think there will be more laws providing gay marriage, because a lot of people voted against gay marriage? You think it will get better?
I do think it will get better. My husband and I had to go up to Canada to get married last February.
Oh, okay. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I guess partly I wanted to make the statement that I still couldn't do it in my own country, and I had to leave the country to do it, because this is something we should be deeply ashamed of. And I think a lot of Americans are becoming deeply ashamed of it. I think a lot of straight Americans see no reason why other people shouldn't be able to celebrate their own unions and receive the same legal privileges that straight people receive.
Okay. I have some questions about the book, which is really nice. I read it already, and I was very thrilled when this came out, because I love Tales of the City. Yeah, it's really nice. So Michael is sort of an alter ego for you, or is that too much?
It depends on what he's doing.
Okay.
But I draw a lot on my own life, but not everything.
Yeah, I read it in the book. Michael has like a 30 years younger husband, boyfriend.
That part is true, yes.
Yeah.
And I did meet him the same way that Michael meets Ben.
Oh, well done. It's a really nice way.
Yeah. I saw him on a website for older gay men, expressing his interest in older gay men. And then I saw him on the street. And when I told him that I'd seen him on the website, he said, well, I own that website. He actually runs the website. It's called daddyhunt.com.
Okay, daddyhunt.com. When I get 60, I get a 30-year younger boyfriend, definitely.
Well, and if you're 30 and you're looking for somebody older, you can do that.
Of course.
Or if you're 60 and want somebody else who's 60, you can do that. It's a website for older gay men and their admirers.
But then you saw him on the street.
It starts at 40,
Okay. That's quite interesting. But all the other persons in the book, are they sort of part of you as well, like Anna Madrigal, for example?
She's a little wiser than me. I always think of her as being sort of what I would like to be. She have
I have that feeling.
Level of kindness and wisdom. But all of them are a little bit me. This is what I do as a writer. I'm part Mary Ann too, And
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe. Well, I try to be more of a Marianne nowadays, but we'll see how if I get there.
Yes, you are. There you are with a microphone in your hand.
Starting small, getting big one day.
On your way up.
Exactly. But do you think there will be a new book coming? Is there still people screaming out to get out of you? New stories to
Yes,
come?
they are. But more importantly, I have a story that I think I can tell about these people. Just a couple of weeks ago, it dawned on me what I could do next, and I got very excited about it. So I think there's going to be more Tales of the City for people who want more of it.
More gay children as well?
Well, that gay kid may figure in the story.
That would be nice to see how he develops nowadays.
Well, there's I think nowadays we can look at a child at 6 or 7 or 8 and say that's a little gay boy, that's a little lesbian, and as gay people we need to offer whatever support we can to see that they are protected often from their own parents, because children especially in the States, grow up in the midst of terrible bigotry. Far worse than when I was a young man, because gay people were invisible back then, but now they're visible, and churches are preaching against them.
Very much,
and so it must be very difficult for children in fundamentalist families today.
Yes. Well, it's very good that you're writing those books. Very beautiful. And what do you think about, well, in my point of view as well, but I read about it, that you paved actually the way for series like Will and Grace, Queer as Folk. What do you think for that kind of series? Or you don't feel like that?
No, I'm happy to take credit for that. I think it did. I know that it did. Because when Tales of the City hit America, the miniseries in 1993, those shows weren't around. And the general wisdom was that people won't watch shows with gay people in them, and I think Tales of the City proved that wrong, and so other artists were able to come in and
come out
and do more. Yeah, come in, come out.
Come out.
Yeah,
very true.
We've all helped each other out. There were artists before me. Christopher Isherwood, when I was a young man, inspired me with his Tales of Berlin, and we build on what came before.
I have one last question. So how's life in San Francisco? I've never been there. Any tips?
How is what in San Francisco?
Life.
Oh, it's wonderful. Yeah. I think I don't know if it's better than life in Amsterdam. It's pretty wonderful here as well, but I love the city. It's a beautiful place, and it's small like Amsterdam, and you can walk around it, and there's a big variety of people, and
so we all should go there?
Oh, absolutely.